titles.
Yeah, if he had just played soccer.
Yeah.
And I bet he probably would have been a pretty good soccer player. I don't know if he did or not growing up, but
Now, you dominated the first half today. Seemed to get a little off track in the third, but I noticed you guys talking to each other, and it seemed like he said, Coach got me back on the right track.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to him in a moment like
just
that?
told him to relax. Like, I think he was, face-offs, it's so streaky, right? Like, you go out, you win a couple, and then you're rolling, and then you lose a couple, and all of a sudden it's like going the other way. You just gotta like really mentally reset. So we gave him that. We have the ability to do that with Crawford and Kenyon, who work so hard.
Yeah.
And they're ready to go, and they understand their role this year. There's like, Jack's gonna take 70% of the draws, and then that one you take, you have to be ready to do it. And last year, Doherty did that for us here against BCI in the state championship.
That's right.
He went out and took a huge one for us. So we said, look, there's 2.5 minutes left in the quarter. He took a penalty, which was undisciplined. I think he was just, he's such a tough competitor. All right, reset. Take the next 3 minutes off. Let Crawford go out and win one. He went out and won it. And then let Kenyon go out and win it. He won it. We lost the ground ball. But like that's them working together and trusting it. So let him go for the last 12 minutes. And I'll tell you what, if I don't know if there's a tougher competitor on our team. He scraps and competes so hard for every ground ball. He's an elite competitor.
And I should ask you about Jake too. I mean, he's the emotional leader of this team, I think. He came up, I think, what I would describe as a Jake Vanna game and a Jake Vanna type game today. Tell me about his program for 4 years, if you could try to sum that up.
I don't know. It's like when we were at the Moynihan lumber thing, and just trying to read the stats through it. I don't know. Those things are all great. Jake is one of the humblest, hardworking kids I've ever met. He is so kind and compassionate and genuine, and he's just an absolutely outstanding young man. And all the, he would be that way without any of the athletic stuff. And with the athletic stuff, it's like, he's just special. So, he scored a goal there. He took a penalty. That was a huge goal.
I had the one too he scored when he had his man like solo on 35.
He ran by him.
And put a bullet opposite corner. That's a goal scorer's goal.
Yeah, he's special. Just like we missed Jimmy though, just like I missed all those guys. Mike Tommy, Connor, Tommy, and I think what I love about Jake is when we do some stuff where we ask guys on our check-in each day questions about hey, how is who's the guy you want to thank? So many young guys are like, I want to thank Jake because he texts me all the time. Brian McCarthy when he broke his wrist. I want to thank Jake because he constantly reached out to see how I was doing, how I felt, how my wrist was, how the recovery was going. Like that, I don't ask him to do that. That's like him just doing that on his own. So he's left a great legacy for those younger guys to try.
Joe, when you came here from Beverly, you wanted, obviously, it was your alma mater. You wanted to take the program to another level. They didn't want a state title, obviously, but you wanted to establish the school as a state power. 4 titles in a row, I should say. Could you have even thought of this, when you had a vision in your head of what you wanted the program to be?
From like a organizational standpoint, if we had not won state titles, I would still be incredibly proud of them. It's the work that they put in. We ask an immense amount of these kids on a daily basis. They get a practice every day. They have to read. They get basically, we ask a lot from them, and they have met the expectations and exceeded them. So the results, right? The wins are nice, but just how the program conducts itself and the kids themselves, I'm incredibly proud of it.
One of the guys told me it's like taking another elite class. With the work
I've said, I've badgered the school about letting me make use Canvas as our learning platform. I'm like, I want a lacrosse class. Like that's how we run this.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and they rise to it. So yeah, that's what I'm proud of. The wins are great, the titles are great, and those are nice. But just proud of how the guys are. The school gives us the resources to make it happen, and they do it.
Anything particular about today's stand-up for you? A certain play, a certain player, or just everything with the emotion with this game.
Thank you. Thanks.
Good seeing you, Paul.
Just, another state championship delayed. Yesterday was
3 out of 4, right?
Yeah,
So there's been some kind of delay.
Yeah, yesterday was brutal, waiting around and then finding it was delayed, and then just the mental. So today woke up, it was nice out. I think I'll remember the weather, and just remember these seniors like Grayson Ambrose, Brady Plaza, and Deuce Morton, like how hard those guys work. And Ollie Roselli getting hurt and going out, and then Ben Morena, who's been playing a lot, but he was, he came in.
Big assist.
Yeah, exactly. So just those little things, and then watch the film and remember all the stuff that we didn't do right.
Not the day to remember that.
Take a couple days off, and so.
John, what do you think about when the game actually ends? You're on the sidelines. You see the celebration. What do you think about this at this point today?
Taking attendance and making sure we don't leave anyone behind and making sure the field's clear. It sounds ridiculous, but those are legitimately things. And talking about what I take pride in with the program, the field better be clean. You can't leave anyone behind. It's just stuff like that.
Like any other game.
Like any other game, exactly. Yeah. It is like any other game. And then I think it'll sink in the next couple of days about how special this group was and how much we're gonna miss them. And then it's just appreciation and gratitude for those seniors and their families and their parents who